Hello fellow woodworkers, and a very happy Christmas from the Garage Workshop. And this week we're going to be doing our end of 2023 channel review. Roll the intro. So fellow woodworkers, believe it or not, we've come to the end of 2023, and what a fantastic year it's been for the Garage Workshop. So in the course of this video, it sort of replaces my end of month review that I normally do, my blog. But in this video, I'm going to go over how the channel has performed across the entire 2023 time space, and also give you a lowdown on some of my favourite videos, some of the videos that I really could not watch again, and some of the projects that I've got coming up for 2024. So without any further ado, let's have a little channel update. So this year, my channel was fortunate enough to have broken 1,000 subscribers, which you've heard me say many times. I never thought I'd get to 100, let alone 1,000, and it's been a very quick process as far as I'm aware. I seem to have got to 1,000 really quickly, so a massive thank you to all those of you who have subscribed over this year to my channel. I hope you've got a lot of enjoyment out of it. I've certainly got a lot of enjoyment out of making it. Now, as we stand, I think I'm on 1,360 subscribers, which is a lot of subscribers. And over the course of this year, I've added 604 subscribers to the channel, thanks to, of course, all of you subscribing, which is quite a big increase on 2022. It's 12% up on 2022, so a fantastic amount of subscribers, and as I said, I'm really grateful for everybody who takes the time to look at the channel. Now, and I was absolutely fascinated. Obviously the largest amount of viewers, as I expected, would be in the UK, and that accounted for 61% of my subscribers, about another 16% in the States. But the rest are a real mixture. So some of you are watching this channel from Ireland, Canada, Australia, Germany, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Malta, Jersey, shout out to Jersey, and South Africa. So every week when I upload a video, I've got people watching the channel from all over the world, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's nice to know that the woodworking skills that I'm showing, or lack of them, are being appreciated in different places. And I'm also curious to know how many of you have used the ideas that you've seen on the channel, or how many of you have built things that I've built, or looked at how I've done things and built similar things yourself. So if you have, drop a link in the comments, or drop a comment in the comments, I should say. And on top of that, the huge number of increase in subscribers is the watch time. Now, the watch time on the channel is 9,400 hours in a year, which is a whopping 52% up on what it was in 2022. But interestingly, my watch time in terms of individual videos has also increased. 34% is the amount my videos are watched. Now, it does give me an interesting decision to make, and I've mentioned this in the channel before. The biggest issue, I think, with my videos is they are all over the place in terms of time. Some are 30 minutes long, some are 10 minutes long. I always aim for between 50 and 20 minutes, but I think sometimes I include too much of the build in the video when I could just say, oh, and I did that same thing again here, or I did this here. Now, that's the way I am. I like doing it that way, but it does mean when I reviewed my videos over 2023, they're all over the place in terms of time. So that is my New Year's resolution for the channel, is to try and sort the timings out, because people are only really watching just over a third of the videos. So I'd like to increase that number at the end of 2024. But having said that, the videos that I have watched this year, I have made this year that have been watched, will be quite a surprise. And in the next segment of this review, I'm going to give you the top 5 videos that have been watched on the Garage Workshop this year. So 9,400 viewing hours. 79,093 views, all really positive. Now, earlier on in the year I monetized my channel, if you remember, and I've always been a little bit cautious about giving you exact figures because I know that YouTube don't like it, but by the end of 2023 the channel will have generated about £140 in revenue. Now, you might think, well, that's not a lot, but actually the amount of videos and views it takes to click that money up and generate it up for a very small channel like mine is amazing. So I'm very grateful to everyone who's watched a video, sat through an ad, because somewhere along the line YouTube have given me 0.001 penny or something like that. But all of the money that has come through the channel has just been reinvested in the channel. No one with a channel this size is going to make a fortune, but then again, nobody does it to make money, do they? So, as promised, I'm now going to give you a breakdown of the top 5 videos in the Garage Workshop in 2023. Now, as is quite commonplace, not all of the videos that are in the top 5 viewed in 2023 are videos that were made in 2023. Due to the nature of having quite a large catalogue of videos, I've got over 130 videos, I think, now. Which is a huge amount. So some of the videos that get viewed are not going to be ones that have been made this year. So we're going to start with the top 5. And in 5th place this year in 2023 was part 2 of my Lumberjack PT254 review, which was the second video made on this channel. Again, I'll make a little playlist for all of these videos, but number 5 was the Lumberjack PT254 review. Coming in at video number 4 in 2023 is a 10-minute tool review, and this was a bit of a surprise to me because I didn't think this video had been viewed very many times, but actually it has. In 2023 it's the 4th highest viewed video on the channel, and that was the 10-minute tool review on the Katsu router. Again, link in the description, or playlist in the description. I really love that router, and when I went back and watched the video preparing for this, it did make me realise, I think when you watch it you can hear how excited I am about the router. I've used it loads, without a shadow of a doubt one of the most heavily used tools in the Garage Workshop in 2023, and for the amount of money it cost, I mean really it was not a lot of money. Really great product. That was the 4th highest viewed video in 2023. Coming in at number 3, a little bit of a surprise, but perhaps not for this time of the year. It was my wooden Christmas tree, which I made last year in 2022. That's when the video first came out, and I knew that people have been watching it because it has popped up on my monthly reviews. It's been there, and I know that a lot of people have watched it in the run-up to Christmas. But again, lots of those videos on YouTube using exactly the same sort of techniques, making the same tree as mine, but that one is the 3rd most viewed video on the Garage Workshop this year. Okay, coming into the final 2, and the 2nd most watched video on my channel in 2023 was the Parkside Tool Haul. Now, this was a video that has continued to surprise me. It is actually currently the biggest video on the channel. It's the most watched individual video on the Garage Workshop channel, and it is still generating lots and lots of views every month. So it was a video where I wanted to just put out there about the difference between supermarket tools and much more expensive branded tools, and I just went through all the Parkside tools which I thought people watching the channel might benefit from, and it's got a lot of views this year. Over 7,000 views on that video in 1 year, which is amazing. So what's at number 1? The number 1 video on the channel this year has been another 10-minute tool review. It is the Temu tool haul. Now, this video, it was just a concept that dropped into my mind. I'd started using Temu for buying a few things, and I thought, it'd be great to do a video. Did the video, uploading it, and then lo and behold, everybody with a woodworking channel has started to do a Temu video, but I'm really pleased and proud that I was one of the first ones to do it. Lots and lots of variances, and actually some of them that I've seen include some of the tools that I used in mine. Now, I'm not going to say I'm the first person to do it. I know Brad at Fix This Build That, he did one, and he actually had a couple of the tools that I had in mind, but my most popular video by quite a long way in 2023 was my 10-minute tool review on the Temu tool haul. So, you may be thinking, I wonder what my favourite videos have been. I'm sure you've all got one, and if you have, please can I ask you to drop it in the comments. I would really love to know what your favourite video of 2023 has been. Now, I couldn't just pick one. You know that's not possible, not because I'm in love with my own videos, but there are 3 videos that I am particularly proud of this year, and I'm going to go through them one by one. But before I do that, I just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to some of the things I've made this year. When you make YouTube videos and you've got a channel like this, you make things which obviously you share with everybody else. Some of those things you make and you use and you're really proud of. Some of them you're proud of because you've used a new skill or you've done something that you've never done before. And I've had both of those experiences on the Garage Workshop this year. But what I would say is I think the quality of the things that I have made has got better as the year has gone on. Some of the cabinets that I've made have been really good and a much higher standard than my earlier jobs. So just a little bit of a shout out there of some of the quality of things that I have made. But my top 3 videos of 2023 selected by me are, in 3rd place is my 10-minute tool review from the Home Depot. Again, I'll put all of these videos on a playlist in the description to the video, but if you saw it or if you live in the States, what a great video that was. I loved filming it. Apart from the fact I was on holiday in the US, which was amazing, I really enjoyed going and having a good old nosy around in the shops that I was over there. I actually did 2, but the Home Depot one is my favourite. I had a really good time. It was very difficult filming that video because the staff that worked in the Home Depot at the time weren't very happy, and I kept having them walking past and I had to keep stopping filming. And if I'd have put an outtake video in of all the times that me and my wife were there like, shh, quick, hold it, you know, it would have been fantastic. But without a shadow of a doubt, a really enjoyable video. I loved filming it. It was super interesting as well to see how products were varied and how prices differed. And I hope that you enjoyed viewing it. I know I got a lot of really good positive comments about that. So in number 3 is my 10-minute tool review of the Home Depot. The second video goes back to what I said a minute ago about the quality of products that you make. And my second video is my workbench video. Now, you will have seen recently, and if you haven't, please go back and have a look. I completely redid the workbench in the Garage Workshop. I got rid of my old one and I replaced it with a new workbench, which I love. It has been super useful, and it has been a product where from start to finish I've taken my time, I've really carefully thought about everything I wanted to do, and the result is a really functional working workbench. Added to it, I've managed to put a couple of other things on which I didn't even think about when I made the video. So I've got the router table attachment on it, I've got the pocket hole attachment, I've got the expandable bit so I can make the workspace twice the size. Without a shadow of a doubt, the best product I think I've ever made, but certainly the best product that I made in 2023. So my second favourite video this year was my workbench. Now, you're probably sat there having just had your Christmas dinner or just about to eat it or still in bed or opening your presents watching this video, because I know you've got nothing else to do on Christmas Day. You'll be sitting there thinking, I wonder what video I've picked as my winner for 2023. It's a video which I perhaps put the least amount of thought into, and for me turned out to not only be one of the most commented videos in 2023, but one I was really proud of. And my video for 2023 is the video I made at Maker Central. If you haven't seen the video, again, link in the description. It was a really enjoyable day. I loved going to Maker Central. I had a really good time talking to some of the people that I've only seen on YouTube channels who I really respect and admire. Peter Millard, for example. I spent a long time talking to him. I got to see Colin Furs, Proper DIY, a lot of the channels and a lot of people that you see when you're watching YouTube videos, that you get to see them up close, talk to them. And I especially can't give a bigger shout out to Peter Millard, who gave me some great advice, and as did Stuart at Proper DIY. But a really enjoyable day, and it was lovely in the comments from that video to see so many people saying, oh, 1 minute 24, there's me walking past you. Really enjoyed it, and for me, a different experience. And I just literally grabbed the camera at the last minute and thought, oh, you know, I'll do a little video as I'm going around. Little did I know it would turn into my favourite video of 2023, which it was. So my overall favourite video of 2023 was my review of Maker Central. So the last part of this video is just about some of the affiliate films that I've made this year. As the channel has grown, I've received more and more offers from people to do reviews of their products in exchange for a free product from a range of different companies. And believe it or not, I don't say yes to all of them. It might feel like it, but I don't say yes to all of them. In fact, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've turned down orthoscopic cameras, outdoor speakers. I've turned down lots of things which I don't think fit the channel. But there were 2 videos that I made this year that I was particularly pleased about. The first one was the digital laser measurer, this one, which I should do. I'm going to do a giveaway of this, I'm sure, at some point. The reason why was this was a bit of a turkey of a product, and I really didn't like it. I really didn't enjoy doing it, and I think it sort of came out in the video, but it was a very honest review. And in fact, the company got back in touch, not to say, oh, why did you give our product such a bad review, but to tell me that I hadn't used it properly. So for me, that is the video I think I'm most honest in, and it just shows you that I'm not just going to say nice things about the products because people send it to me. But my favourite one is obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, my Evolution circular saw video. Again, link in the description. That was a really good video. I love that saw. It's an excellent piece of kit. It was so good for Tom and the team at Evolution to agree to sponsor that video. And the affiliate link that they gave me, again, I'll put it at the bottom, Garage. It does still work. People have used it. So if you're in the market for an Evolution power tool, please use that link. It will really help the channel. But without a doubt, that is the video that I'm most proud of in terms of sponsorship. Now, there have been a couple of sponsorship videos which are in the pipeline. I've mentioned one about a laser cutter, which I filmed the video, but unfortunately there's a little bit of an issue with it, so it can't come out just yet, but it will be out early in 2024. Now, sponsorships and affiliate links and paid videos and product place videos, it's a difficult thing to decide what to do and what not to do. So please let me know in the comments if you think I've got the balance right. But more to come in 2024, I think. So we are at the end of this end of year review. Hope you're still watching. If you are, thank you so much. And don't forget, please drop a comment in about what your favourite video has been and some of the other things I've talked about. If this is your first visit to the Garage Workshop, please can I ask you to like, subscribe and comment. One of the interesting things from all of the research I've done for this end of year video is 73% of the people that watch my channel do not subscribe to it, which is a phenomenal amount. So if you have just come across this video or found this channel, please can I ask you to subscribe, like and comment. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps me, helps the channel, helps the algorithm. So like, subscribe, comment. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much, and a brilliant amount of support that I'm getting for all my regular subscribers, so thank you very much. But also don't forget to like and comment, and remember, drop in what your best video has been of 2023. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Christmas day, and I hope you have a good rest of your holiday, and I'll catch up with you in next week's edition of the Garage Workshop. Take care, fellow woodworkers. Happy Christmas and a happy new year.